There's a lot to unpack. Guys. It was a crazy weekend, one of the most amazing weekends in the history of Afrobeats, to be honest. And it was actually the Headies Awards. Last night stroke this morning. So yeah, we have a lot of things to talk about today, to be very, very honest. And I have my bottle of water because we're going to gist. Anyways, guys, welcome to a brand new week. Welcome to Monday. Welcome to Afrobeat. Welcome to the heartbeat of Afrobeat, Lagos, Nigeria. And guys, this is Gusto TV Africa, and it is the news, guys. Thank you so much for your incredible support. Thank you for everything that you do for our community. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments, everything, your support. Your support will never go unnoticed. Thank you from our hearts. Gracias, Eshigo, Daluo. God bless you. And guys, let's just delve into the news real quick. The Headies Award, the 17th Headies Awards 2025. It was a lot of basketballs. It was a lot of fun moments. And of course, we had our podcast the other day. We're talking about, the sauce being lost from the Headies. And we're just looking for a way to figure out how this thing will be revitalized, how we'll actually get the spark back. And it looks like, whilst we're hoping for the best, it looks like we had a major decline. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know. But the conversations coming out from the Headies, the conversation coming out from the streets, the conversations coming out from notable, Afrobeats commentators, it's not looking really good, because it's like we have moved maybe 5 steps backward. But I mean, we'll touch all that in the news today. The Headies was yesterday, came with his glitz, glamour, came with his own back and forth, basketballs, high moments, downsides, and all of that. But right now, one of the biggest news around the Headies, or from the Headies, is the fact that we have Davido getting a double swoop. So Davido was nominated, for the Digital Artist of the Year, and he in fact won it for the night. There were predictions around this saying, oh, okay, just maybe this guy if he don't win any award though. But right now, Davido has proven to the fact that he is in fact in the lips of anybody who cares to listen to his songs, anybody who cares to take sides with him. His supporters are super excited right now because Davido is the Digital Artist of the Year, Headies Awards 2025. And that's not where it stops. He is also the Artist of the Year. This is one award that we did not see coming or happening for Davido. I mean, Davido, Rema, Burna Boy, the list was super packed, but Davido came on tops for the night. And for what it's worth, let me just give you like a gist, right? So when the whole award ceremony was going on, we did not see any glimpse of any big artists. The top 3, there was no Whiskey, there was no Burna Boy, there was no Rema. Davido was the only artist who actually showed up at the awards ceremony. In fact, his entrance was so grand. It looked as though, we're actually expecting Davido. It looked as though everybody had actually just buckled their bet and just accepted the fate that, the big guns have just ditched the Headies Award. But Davido came to save the day, and rightly so. He backed 2 awards on the night: Digital Artist of the Year, 17th Headies Awards 2025, Artist of the Year. And that one is a big one. Guys, how are you feeling regarding this? Personally, I said Davido would actually cop an award, but I didn't see the possibility of it because that list was super packed. A list where you had Rema, you had Burna Boy. Bro, that list is tons, but Davido has come on tops. And big congratulations to Davido. Big congratulations to the 30 BGs, because Davido actually showed up the night and actually backed 2 awards. Let's take some comments on the street of X. Sina says, now this award Osaks they win every year. I never see any other artist win this award. Now only Osaks. Maybe that category was created to appreciate him. Sha, congratulations, Osak Bolo. Yo, I don't know why you guys always like to come for David, by the way, because like I said, David was the only artist that actually showed up at the Headies. The Headies Award as a major award, that's like our Grammy. And there's no big artist showing up at the award ceremony, but Davido did, and he actually just brought a little bit of spark to the event. Why are you guys dragging him? Didn't you guys watch the Headies last night? What's up, guys? Just calm the F down. Appreciate this guy for what he does for the culture. I mean, is he not deserving of the award? Guys, let me know in the comment section if you think that Davido is not deserving. To be the digital artist of the year and the artist of the year. I feel like he definitely deserves it because I see in that category, yes, it's star-studded, but my pick would have actually been maybe Rema or Davido, to be honest. And Davido actually bagged it for the night, and congratulations to him. Bukumi says, how Ashake owned that award. That man ruled Nigeria music for 2 years back to freaking back. How the hell did this happen? Why did Davido cop this award ahead of Ashake, Mr. Money, with the vibe? Anyways, that's question that you're asking, because if you ask me, now who I go ask? Maybe you should go and ask Davido, the 30BG guys, because right now there is a party around the 30BG camp because their favorite artist has bagged not just one but 2 solid awards on the night. So the Headies have recognized Davido ahead of Ashake, ahead of Rema, and the other guys on that list. Big ups to Davido, but Bukumi says, how the F did that happen? By the way, Ashake owned the award though. That man ruled Nigerian music for 2 years back to back. He ruled Nigerian music 2 years back to back, but he's in LA. What's up? What's up? Why no on the award? Why no show? Why no show face? Davido actually showed face. And I just think it was right for them to actually give him the award. Although these things have actually been set prior to that time, even though David didn't actually show up, he still could have actually or would have actually bagged those awards. Let's take another comment. Sammy says, Artist of the Year, well deserved to drop album like Timeless. No easy. For what is what, Timeless is one of the biggest albums that dropped the year that he did. It was one of, if not one of my favorite Davido albums of all time. And I think that it did pretty decent, and it was actually in the window of the year in review. So yeah, pretty much what we actually expected it. So not too far from the truth, or not too far stretch. Davido winning it on the night, and congratulations to big Davido. Congratulations to the 30BGs. Guys, let me sip some water before I get into this because you know, when you look for chaos, if you talk about chaos, but susceptible chaos, it has to be OdumoduBlvck. Chill, I come. Yesterday, OdumoduBlvck was at the awards, obviously, and he has actually been pumping himself for the Headies and said, you know what, he took to his Twitter account and said, you know what, X account, I beg your pardon, to tweet, guys, I'm going to be performing live at the Headies. Come out, watch, tune in, because you have to pity this boy. His boy is going to rave on the night. I watched this performance. It was solid. You know, when OD comes out to perform, the whole crowd is turned. And I feel like he just actually gave a new spark, a new twist to the award ceremony for the night. Anyways, Odumodu had a brilliant performance. Of course, it was really good. And we got to the next rated category, and fingers crossed, because that list had your mouth as well too, I guess, right? And he had amazing people on that list, King Madi and all of that. And guess who bagged the award? The machine gun himself, OdumoduBlvck, won it for the night. Kwaka, clap on for Jesus, clap on for Jesus. And you know what? One thing that comes with these award ceremonies is a little bit of drama. Anyways, the high point of that award was the fact that Davido was in hand, in fact, to hand that award to OdumoduBlvck. I felt like that was one of the sweetest things. Anybody who thought about that idea actually nailed it. I think that's the only thing that the Headies did right in this whole award show. To be very honest, to get a Davido to actually hand the award to OdumoduBlvck was actually a sweet move. Now, Davido gets on stage, really excited. You could see that he was super excited because Odi is his guy. Remember, this guy had prophesied and said Odumodu was going to win the next rated award. He loves Odumodu. In fact, he's on his album. He's on the 5 album alongside with Chike on that amazing track, Funds, that stayed on the charts for a couple weeks. Did crazy numbers, still doing freaking crazy numbers, I beg your pardon. And right now, it looks like this friendship, this bromance between OdumoduBlvck and Davido is unshakable, because he was in fact on that stage to hand this award, something that is quite historic for OdumoduBlvck. And it was just like a sweet, beautiful moment. And OdumoduBlvck, super excited, his reaction was screaming like, yay! Finally, we got this SHIT. We got this shit together, and right now I'm an award win. Not just an award winner, but quite like a multiple award winner, because of course he did win it with Charlie Poppy with the song Cast as well. Right now we're having that moment. OdumoduBlvck came up stage with 15,000 people. You know, Odumodu likes to move with a fucking crowd. But please, I didn't mean to swear, but part of my French. I'm just too excited for Odi. Odumodu came with like 10,000 people on stage. His mother, his aunties, his cousins, everybody on that. Everybody came on stage with him, and it was such a party. That stage not even contain those guys at all. You know, and Odi was so excited. You could see how he was rushing to Davido to give him a big hug. And of course, Davido ushering his mom, Odi's mom, to the stage as well. It was such a beautiful moment. I particularly loved it to bits and pieces. Now, Odi takes the mic to go and actually write, like just give a speech. Odi never talk reach how many seconds, so they don't play music. Odi like what's going on? Please don't play that thing. It's my moment. Let me have it. Let me have this moment. They see they fire this music, they go. And Odumodu said, you know what? You gotta play me. I'm gonna tell you that I'm the machine. If you do any, I go put my Timberland for your face. Odumodu stood his ground on the night and did not move a freaking inch. All his guys were on stage with him. His mother was on stage with him. Everybody who came with him to receive the award didn't move a freaking inch. They cut off his mic. They freaking cut off his mic when he was making his speech. I think it was something alluding to Jesus and something. I don't know. I don't want to put any type of religious, controversy into the mix. But he said, I cannot be talking about Jesus and you're cutting off the mic. It doesn't make sense. I owe it all to God. Jesus Christ is my Lord and personal Savior. You know, he always talks about Jesus all the time. He's quite a religious person. My man, a pastor anyways. And he cut off his mic until he moved further from the crowd, from the people behind him, came to the front. I was trying to do the speech without a microphone, and they called him and said, okay, yeah, the mic is back on. He goes there, and I'm starting to hear, Odumodu, you have 30 seconds. Ha! Headies. Una head too strong. If there's one moment that came with a lot of disorganization, shock, and absolute surprise, it had to be that moment. And it will go down in history as one of the chaotic yet most beautiful moments in the Headies history. Odumodu takes the mic and tries to rush his speech and says, you know what? These are the moments I live for. Like this one where they won't cut me off like this. Now, waiting, I always talk with this. Rush this speech, got his award, and hugged his mother, and everybody was just really taunt. But you see that moment? You see that moment was freaking BS, in my opinion. Because how are you going to take the moment from a man who has worked super hard to get this award? You had how many hours to plan for this award? The award started late. The award was actually quite like a sham, in my opinion. Guys, tell me in the comment section if you did watch that award, what you make of it. It was a sham, in my opinion. Wasted time, precious time. See, I don't want to talk past like that, but trying to suck that moment off OdumoduBlvck after doing a sham of a show is something that I personally didn't like. And Odumodu doesn't actually sleep on his hours. He would definitely stand his ground, and I love the fact that he did that. So congratulations to Odi for winning the next rated award. But guys, tell me in the comment section what you think about this one. Do you think that Odumodu in fact deserves this award? I personally think that he deserves it to every bit. I think that's the only credible award that actually was on the night, to be very honest. I might be wrong because everybody has their own opinion, but Odumodu deserves it. And the head is trying to suck up his energy and take that moment away from him with something that will go down in the history of Headies. Let's take some comments on the street of X. Yoppy Jr. says, go to church if you want to talk about Jesus. Speech of 3 minutes, you want to use them, they give testimony. I don't think so. Yoppy, you got to get your head together, bro. Because, there was a lot of time wasted on that show. And for a Headies award, next rated category, give that man 20 minutes. I don't freaking care. Give him 20 minutes. But I mean, that's a little bit overstretched. But trying to suck up his energy and take that moment away from him. Everybody has freedom to express their religious beliefs. Everybody has freedom to express their religious beliefs. I don't think that somebody like Odumodu should be cut off when he's actually giving a speech. I don't think so. I really don't think so. But anyways, that's your opinion, and we've got to respect it. And K8S says, J Gig says, just watch, they will never give him an award again. I really wonder why people go for all this show. To be very honest, nobody really cares, because right now they're not getting their acts together, to be very honest, and people are saying the credibility for this show is lost and the source is gone. This was a time where they were actually going to actually reclaim the glory that has been lost. But it seemed like they didn't get it together. So what's up? Who really cares? Maybe the next one they get it together and we get these award ceremonies and we get these shows back up and running. Gideon says, why will they embarrass him like that? Everyone has the right to give gratitude to whom they want. Even if they don't like Jesus, at least they should have given him the time to express himself. I hate this show. Like I said, everybody has the freedom to express their religious beliefs, and nobody should actually be cut off if they have to express themselves in that manner. But anyways, I guess Odumodu will come on X to say something about that, because we're expecting firepower from him. But the beauty of the night is the fact that he won the next rated award category, and that is in fact insane. Congratulations to OdumoduBlvck for life. Anyways, we move on to the next one, and then we take some categories. And of course, Rema was the winner of the album of the year. Big Remy Boy is the winner of the album of the year. And that we had the nomination Stubborn by Victoria Work of Art, by Ashake Mr. Money with the Vibe, The Year I Turned 21 by Arya Star, He Is, and of course Jiggy Forever. Guess who won it on the night? Remy Boy. Congratulations to Rema. I personally think that Work of Art was a decent project, but I knew it was going to be tight between Work of Art and Rema. So I'm actually fine. But guys, tell me in the comment section if you think that Rema, in fact, deserved this award. Shockingly, like I said before, there were no big guns at the event. Rema wasn't present because Rema had a show somewhere else and it was getting turned. And of course, people will definitely talk about this. And then let's take some comments on the street of X over Work of Art. It's a joke. And that one is by 101 Tino. Over Work of Art, I personally think that Work of Art should be placed side by side with He Is. And anybody who gets the award actually is fair, because those albums are solid 10 over 10 in my books. And Dewumi says the album is very Nigerian, so it deserves it. Well, that's your opinion. Very Nigerian? I don't know, because Rema came with a different sound on that album, so it was kind of like very controversial when people heard the album the first time. They said, oh, what's Rema singing? Adi macha macha, adi macha, adi macha. It was a different sound, different bounce. But congratulations to him in London, because they knew what they were doing, and this album has copped the Headies album of the year. Work of Art is a great album, but He is a greater album. Congratulations to Rema. Una sure saying I vote, and they vote these things, so because get us think on the beef for my IO, and that's one is by Badox. Anyways, Rema has won it on the 9th, and of course, congratulations to Remy. Now, there was a very sweet moment that just popped up on the internet, and it was the moment when Rema was told that he had won the album of the year at the Headies Awards ceremony. And this guy be like, oh, yeah, we did win? I didn't even clock in that, something like that was. I know he was going up, but I didn't really know. Oh my God, that in fact is a shame, because our superstars have been able to take the culture to the nooks and crannies of the world. Congratulations to what Afrobeat is doing. Afrobeat to the world is in fact a very, very laudable movement. But I didn't think that Rema should have said that just appreciate them and just move on. Don't act like I know to send them. And they always talk calm. Now Headies, they put themselves for this mess because y'all don't give us a great show. Every year, the decline is getting bigger and greater. That's why these guys will not respect the award ceremony. The award is not credible to them anymore. It just looks like a circus, like a freaking joke. Anyways, I really thought that maybe Rema should have protected himself a little bit more. But guys, let me know what you think about that one, because Larry says an award ceremony meant for Nigerians/Africans has no business being hosted in the dead midnight. If I want to stay up to watch an award show, I stay up for the Grammys. Headies, you can do better. And that one is from Asiwaju Larry. To be very honest, the timing of the show, the arrangement of the show, there was no order. It looked too chaotic for my liking. I don't know when we're ever going to get it right, to be very honest. And this is a very big call to the mobile awards, to the smaller awards, shows that we probably think are small but could do better. You guys need to step up. And I actually take sides with what Larry has said. He said that an award ceremony meant for Nigerians that have to go to work the next morning. They have to stay up till like 3 a.m. And all the categories were not, in fact, listed till like almost 3:30 a.m. Nah, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. A lot of time wasting. It was just like almost like a shit show. But anyways, hopefully they do better and we'll see a better showing from the Headies. And now Headies need to take a break and come back better. The idle screen time between award presentations is too long. The production isn't great too. The presenters don't even know what they were called to the stage to do. The entire ceremony seems unprepared. And that one is from Kizito. It looked like that because I had said that before. But like I said, hopefully they get their acts together and next time is going to be bigger and even better. Now let's take a comment from Mbade for you. He said Davido chasing everyone off the stage and handing the award to Odumodu's mom was the real highlight the Headies. I particularly really love that moment. It was sweet. It was so pristine. It was so, Davido is a cheerful person. He just loves OD and just loves life. And big ups to everyone on the 9 for making us have maybe like a great show out of a chaotic show. That time on that moment on stage was actually epic. Now let's take some awards. Best North African Artist of the Year by Sue King. Congratulations to the winner. And of course, we have Best Central African Artist of the Year, Inos B from DRC Congo. And of course, we have the Album of the Year that was won by Rema as well. Song of the Year, Lonely at the Top by Ashake Mr. Money with the Vibe. I particularly saw this one coming. So big ups to Ashake, who's in fact in LA. That's something we need to talk about. But guys, look out for our podcast today because it's gonna be really hot and really sweet and fresh. Anyways, Ashake was not present, on the night to receive his awards. So yeah, nobody said they even give answer because it's not even close before they announce his category. Anyways, if Ono Kuma comes, maybe they don't know say the guy no Kuma comes, so no need to even announce the award. Just a shit show, to be honest. Special recognition award went to KC on the 9th. I don't know what the special recognition award meant. I don't know what it means. I don't know. Well, they just give them. You don't collect them. We move on. Best East African Artist of the Year, Juma Jukes. This one was, it came with a little bit of, maybe we just want to, I don't know. Because, Juma Jukes over, I don't really know, but in Tanzania, he's holding it down. He's one of the biggest artists. Talk about Juma Jukes, Diamond Platinums. Those are the big names you get to hear in Tanzania. And of course, Juma Jukes won it ahead of Diamond Platinums, who was in fact nominated in that category. So congrats to Juma Jukes, Oko Priscilla. Oh, well done. I will take you to my city. Give me, come on. Tired of hearing that song on TikTok, by the way. Anyways, big ups to everyone who's a part of that journey. And they had a very beautiful moment from the time they got into the award show. They were looking so dashing. This boy looks smitten and taking. I don't know what Priscilla is doing to this boy, but this boy is so Nigerian right now. Maybe they will just give him Juma Olufemi Jukes because right now he's looking so happy and so relaxed in Nigeria. They had a very beautiful moment. His performance was in fact really good. I love this performance. Went on to dance with his newly wedded wife. It was so beautiful. I loved that moment. So congratulations for winning the East African Artist of the Year, Juma Jukes from Tanzania. Best Street Hop Artist went to Mobad. Ask About Me. To be very honest, I really love that one, and congratulations to the most amazing Mobad. I'm so sorry that this has happened to you, but we're still celebrating your legacy. We're still celebrating everything that you've achieved. I will continue to celebrate you. Big ups to Mobad. We love and still continue to appreciate you. Digital Artist of the Year winner, Davido. We've said that one before. We just want to come again. And now special recognition to Charlie Poppy featuring OdumoduBlvck on the song Cast. Special recognition award. So OD and Charlie Poppy actually got an award together. Beautiful 49. Charlie Poppy came up stage to get that award. And in fact, there was no plaque to give him. Maybe he don't lost, maybe I no see him. Just it was just an anyhow moment. I don't know. He came, to give his speech and said, you know what, the starting might not have been great, but I mean, you guys are feeling the music now. I can't wait to give you more songs. Did you guys like Lahore? And everybody say, yeah, we like Lahore. Don't worry, more songs like Lahore will definitely hit your earwaves very soon. And of course, Charlie Poppy looked very excited because, in fact, it's a celebratory moment for the family because, his brother also won, the award for the Rookie of the Year, talking about Zeri DL. Now, the next rated award category, of course, was caught by OdumoduBlvck. And then the Headies Viewers' Choice Award, Chike and Mobad won it on the night for the song Egu. Pretty much a decent win because I saw that one happening anyway. So congratulations to Chike and the most amazing Mobile, who continues to rest in peace. Now, music video of the year, Egu, and that one is by the most beautiful. See, really, let's just be honest. Pink actually does an amazing work. Dr. Pink does an amazing work, and for a female to be holding down the industry, and just creating very insane visuals for these amazing tunes, you have to give it to her. Insane work rate, and she deserves to actually win the video of the year for Egu. Dr. Pink, take your pinky flowers. God bless you and continue to do amazing. Rookie of the year, Zeri DL. Ozama boys are eating good. Congratulations to Zeri DL, who won the Rookie of the Year ahead of Ayomaf. Just amazing King Madi and the rest of the people who were nominated in that category. I think that he deserves it. I don't know about other people, but guys, if you can hear the sound of my voice, put in the comment section if you think, or you think that maybe the Rookie of the Year should have gone to someone else. Maybe, just maybe Nas Boy. Because for me, Nas Boy on the night delivered the brilliant performance. For me, a comedian had the best performance on the night at the Headies. That boy sang his heart out, and I felt everything. The performance was brilliant. His voice control was amazing. I really loved everything that Nas Boy did. He's a big performer, and I hope that he doesn't stop singing. I didn't really take a bet on him when he released his EP, but right now I can see how energetic he was, on the night. And of course, I know for a fact that big things are coming, from the camp of Nas Boy. Anyways, he didn't win it because Zeri won it on the night, but it looks good and the future looks really bright for the artist / comedian. And let's take some more, and Burna Boy wins the best performer live on the night. African Giant Live from London was nominated as the best performance, and in fact, Burna Boy won it. But he wasn't there to cop the award. Maybe they'll just ship it to him or DHL it to him, or just use maybe Sato line to deliver it to him. Just anything, just give him the award. That's in fact if he accepts it. Maybe no even use and peace. Because this boy, I don't know how they live in life. Anyways, congratulations to Burna Boy. And of course, single of the year, Big Baller by Flavor. I didn't really see that one coming, to be honest. Big Baller, it's a bop. It's a bop. I know it's a bop, but I didn't see Flavor winning it. But guys, tell me in the comment section if you think that Flavor deserved to win this award for the single of the year. Guys, this and more are things that happened in the Headies, and I want you guys to stick to our channel because we have more things coming for you. Look out for our shorts. Look out for, the podcast. Look out for the second news of the day because it's going to be super packed. Guys, the Headies Award came with a lot of chaos. It came with a lot of very down moments, but my highlight for the night had to be OdumoduBlvck actually standing his ground on the night, and of course Davido delivering that superb award. Of course, Davido winning a double swoop, Burna Boy winning on the night, Ashake winning on the night, of course Flavor winning on the night. Amazing people. But for me, the disappointment has to come from the fact that Arya Star didn't win any award. And of course, performance of the year, of course, vocalist of the year category, all of that, none of it Arya Star didn't cop any award. Of course, Thames won an award for the night as well, but I think it was supposed to have happened at least for Arya Star. I think she was nominated 8 times in 8 categories and didn't win anyone. I don't know how she's going to be feeling about that, but that's what it is because it's a voting category. And of course, she didn't get enough votes to win the award. Whether you call the award ceremony a sham or not, it's still one of the biggest awards and one of the best awards that we've seen that come out of Nigeria. And of course, the Hip TV family, Dr. Anima Shaun and the likes need to do a lot better in terms of organizing this award, putting all these things, all these hiccups to the side, and actually just delivering a great show. People want to see a show. And I didn't like the crowd because maybe the crowd was a little bit disappointed with everything that was going on because that crowd was dead. They were not even hyped. Nobody was actually getting interested in anything. It just seemed as if everybody just came out because maybe they were paid to come out. It just looked really flat for me. I didn't really feel the energy, but it is what it is. And we'll hope that all of these things will be corrected and effected, and we'll have a greater show in the years to come. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on the live stream. Thank you so much for staying till the end, guys. And guys, put your comments in the comment section. Tell me what you think about everything we said about the Headies, and we'll be right there to respond to everyone of it. Guys, stay tuned because more stuff will come for you during the day, and of course our podcast. Be on the watch for that because that one too is going to be sizzling. Until next time, Poe signing out, and I'll see you guys pretty shortly.